So you see, in true meditation, there is no goal. There is no image, no concept, no idea of where you should get to in the meditation or how the meditation should go. So many people that I know go into meditation with an agenda, with a goal, with some idea that by the end of this meditation I should be feeling more peaceful, or by the end of this meditation I should be feeling more relaxed or more clear, or my mind should be quieter, or I should be feeling more peace or joy or bliss or whatever. The thing is, the moment you have a goal, even a subtle goal, you're not actually meditating. Or rather, you're meditating with the mind. But ultimately, the mind is not the thing that meditates. If we're talking about true meditation, we're not really talking about a goal. We're not talking about trying to get ourselves into higher states or altered states. That's all the mind's addiction, because it is an addiction. The addiction to future, the addiction to getting somewhere. In true meditation, we're actually breaking that core addiction. That addiction that every human being on the planet has to a certain extent. The addiction to getting out of the present moment. I don't want to be here in this present moment. I want to be somewhere else. I want to be having some other experience. I want to be in some other state. I want to be in some higher state. I want to shift my experience. I want to get rid of this pain, get rid of this fear, get rid of this grief. So often we go into meditation with one or more of those agendas. And I'm not saying that's wrong. It's the most natural human thing to bring these goals, these agendas, this seeking into meditation. But ultimately, what meditation is all about, and this can be very challenging to hear when you first hear it. I know when I first heard it, it kind of blew my mind, like quite literally. But in true meditation, there is no goal. You're not trying to get anywhere. True meditation is about being supremely here, supremely present. As the moment unfolds, as the breath rises and falls, as sounds come and go in your awareness, as thoughts come and go, voices in the head, memories, pictures of the future, as the mind plays itself out, sensations in the body come and go. Sharp sensations, pulsating sensations, pleasurable sensations, uncomfortable sensations, moving, always changing, feelings, sensations, thoughts coming and going. It's not about controlling all of those waves in the ocean. Meditation is not about controlling your experience. So many people go into meditation, even if they don't realize it, they're actually trying to control their experience, trying to have a different experience. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. It's so natural, of course, especially when you're in pain or when you feel lonely or uncomfortable. It's so natural to want to escape. It's so natural to want to distract, to get out. I want to get out of this experience, to seek some other experience, even to seek spiritual states, have spiritual experiences. But I think at some point, as I always say to people, and this happened to me as well, at some point you just become exhausted with the seeking. You just become exhausted with this constant running. You start to wonder, where am I running to with all of my activity and all of my spiritual practices and processes and all of that? Where am I actually trying to get to? One day I'll get there. Where are you trying to get to, and when will this one day come? And I think for many people this all brings them to the point of exhaustion. You become tired with running, exhausted from the addictions, the distractions, the always trying to escape this moment. And maybe in the midst of that exhaustion, this other possibility starts calling to you. Life, the present moment itself, starts calling back to you. Be here. This present moment, even if it's uncomfortable, even if there's a part of you that wants to run away, which is totally natural, can you find the courage, even for just one moment, to stay with your experience, to give yourself this deep permission? I love this word permission, this deep permission to have your experience. We very rarely give ourselves permission to have our experience. Often we're so busy ignoring our experience or trying to have some other experience, running away from our experience. Meditation it's all about giving yourself permission. Meditation is actually that deep permission to fully experience your experience. I know that can sound totally simplistic, but it is radically life-changing if you can really take it in, really sink into it. And this is really what I've been inviting people back to for the past 15, how old am I now? I don't know, 15, more than 15 years, 16, 17, 18 years, whatever. Inviting people to lean back into the present moment, to feel their feet on the ground, to breathe, to stop running. Bless us. We run until we exhaust ourselves. We run until we're blue in the face. But at some point, maybe we realize, actually, the place I really want to run to is myself. The place I really want to run to is home, presence. Meditation is all about coming home. It's not about seeking special states. It's not even about silencing the mind. That's very dualistic. Even a noisy mind, a tired mind, is so welcome in the field of meditation. It's not about getting rid of pain or getting rid of fear or getting rid of longing. All of those feelings, those energies, are so deeply welcome in this vast field of meditation. This field of meditation is all-inclusive. It's radically all-inclusive. It is love. I know that word is so overused, and it's so laden with so many meanings, but this is the way I'm using the word love. Love is a vast field that is always with you. I mean, it is you, ultimately. It's who you really are. This vast field of love, call it consciousness, call it awareness, call it presence, call it being, call it who I really am, call it nothing at all. It doesn't really matter. The words are secondary. All thoughts, sensations, feelings, however uncomfortable, however painful, are welcome in the vastness that you are. Moment by moment, we're only talking moment by moment. And yes, sometimes we forget. Sometimes we get lost in our minds. We find ourselves fighting the present moment. We find ourselves running to our addictions. Anything to distract. And let's be kind to ourselves. You know, we're just trying to keep ourselves safe. It's just habit. And meditation is all about beginning to, moment by moment, to break that habit of running and coming to understand more and more deeply that actually the present moment is the safest place of all. It is our true home. And when that really starts to sink in, you have less and less interest in running to some other moment as if that's going to give you happiness. We find our true contentment, our true joy, our true peace, and love itself actually in the present moment. The present moment is not this little sliver of time sandwiched in between the past and the future. The present moment is infinite. Life is not a series of present moments, infinite present moments. It's really, when you really look, and this is what meditation teaches you, life is a single present moment with infinite depths. So in meditation, we're invited to sink into the infinite depths of the present moment. Anyway, I hope those words were a little bit helpful to some of you. I'm offering a totally free webinar called, I forgot what it's called. Apparently, forgetting webinar titles can happen. I think it's called The Healing Power of Stillness. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it's on the 28th of May. It's completely free. I'd love for you to join. I think the link should be below somewhere. Yeah, and also I have this membership, this regular membership community. We meet 3 times a month live on Zoom. We do meditations together. We talk about healing and non-duality and the ups and downs of spiritual awakening. We have a lovely community of people from all over the world. I'd love for you to join that. The link is below, or you can go to jefffosteronline.com to find out more about it. And if I'm not mistaken, the link to the webinar, the name of which I can remember, is jefffosteronline/stillness. So yeah, lots of love to you all. I look forward to seeing you in the live webinar. And I hope that was helpful. Meditation is it's not a goal. It's not seeking new states. It's not about trying to get anywhere. It's this moment by moment, deep, compassionate embrace of experience. It's the permission, to put it very, very, very simply, it's just the ultimate permission to be authentically you, to be perfectly imperfect, to be broken, to be whole, to be bored, to be excited, to be numb, to be up, to be down, to be whatever you are. It's a radical embrace of you. Ultimately, it's not even something that you do. From one perspective, it can look like meditation is something that you do, but ultimately, it's who you really are. Who you really are as presence is a vast ocean of meditation, in which waves of thoughts, sensations, feelings are always moving, changing, arising, falling. So they can be loved, they can be embraced, they can be welcomed, but underneath all of those waves is the unchanging, vast ocean of you. So meditation is about remembering the ocean. It's the simplest way of talking about meditation after all of these words. It's about remembering the ocean and embracing the waves, allowing the waves, falling in love with the waves. And allowing yourself to have some moments where you forget, where you find yourself distracted, running away, trying to get somewhere else. And you notice, wow, where did I go? I went off into the past, I went off into the future. It's fine. Distraction happens. We don't have to judge it or punish ourselves, and we can just gently begin again. As I always say, meditation, it's always a new beginning. It's about beginning again, moment by moment, beginning your life again. Every moment is the beginning of the rest of your life. Lots of love to you. Take care, and I'll see you soon.